Alright, so it's KashCutProductions. I'm live with GLIZZY. What's good, bro? Talk to me.
Man, what's good with it, bro? First, I appreciate you for coming and deal with me, man. For real, for real.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Alright, so how long you been doing music?
I used to play with music. First of all, shout out to my people, man. I always been like influenced on the music and into it. Growing up in like the black household, you know what I mean? The rhythm and blues and shit like that. You know, I always had soul. Really doing the music, I was dealing with the music when I was in, I want to say middle school. I used to rap with this group called San Antonio's Most Wanted. Me and two other dudes, one dude named Mastermind, another dude named Young Son. And we made a little mixtape and it got a little buzz, but then, you know, I went to prison as a freshman, so, you know, that was that. So, but I've been doing it since, I want to say middle school, but just seriously doing it, less than a year.
Mm-hmm. And can you talk about the prison situation?
Yeah, I was always in and out the streets, like, you know what I mean? Due to the fact that my pops was never around and my mom was like going through her little struggles in the streets. So like my neighborhood kind of raised me. And I went to juvenile my first time when I was 12 years old. I got caught with a gun at Kirby Middle School. All this is facts. Anything I'm kicking to you is facts. I got caught with a loaded firearm at Kirby Middle School. And I got into trouble for that, went to juvenile for a while for that. Got like 3 years probation, ended up going to TYC. Did TYC, got out. I was out for like 6 months, ended up picking up an aggravated charge. And I went to prison when I was a freshman at 17. Did my whole 7. Got out, discharged December 4th, 2015. Got out, was good for like almost 2 years. Dibbling dabbling in the streets and then caught a Fed case. Me and some of my close partners fought that for like a year and a half. Ended up getting 5 years paper. Was dealing with that. Was doing good for like 8 months. Stumbled a little bit, got jammed up, just went and did a violation, came back. And now I'm here, still back on Fed paper. Still rocking with the music.
And,
like
and the last one you was talking about, that was the recent one, right? When you was going?
Yeah, the violation. I picked up a violation for, I got stipulations on my probation. Like I'm not supposed to do certain things and I was kind of fucking with it. So, you know, my PO wasn't playing that shit. So she had me sit down for a little bit. They gave me a chance, but now I'm chilling cause I know one thing for sure, they ain't gonna play with me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they gonna ban my ass,
So the whole time you was going doing that 7, what were you thinking about? Were you thinking about what you're gonna do when you get out, as in like the future things, or were you just living in the moment type shit?
I'll be honest with you, prison is a whole nother world. So it's like, when you first get down there, you more worried about the outside, you more worried about mail, you know, what your girl doing, what your people doing, if you got kids, what your kids doing. I was so young, I didn't have none of that. I didn't have no girl, I didn't have no kids. To be honest with you, like I went down there and kind of got lost. You know, the only person that was really fucking with me was my mama. She was coming to see me every birthday, keeping money on my books, but other than that, nah, I wasn't planning on no, oh, when I get out, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Nah, I was just really focusing on what was at hand, cause it's real in there. Niggas is getting stabbed, niggas is getting killed. Not everybody that go there come back. So it's like I was just, it's a world inside of a world. And if you focus on the shit that's going on outside, your time gonna be hard. So shout out to the homies that's down there doing time, mine and yours. Free the guys, man. Free TTG, man.
So when you came out, when you start taking the music serious, did somebody push it on to you?
Yeah. Shout out my squad, man. TTG, shout out BJ Goddamn, Interstate Mafia. Honestly, like we was just on some street shit. Everything we do is like family orientated. So it's like when we was doing the streets, we was in the streets, it was family orientated. Whatever you need, I got you. If you need help, I got you. If it was having a job, it's whatever you need a ride, I got you. You need gas money to get to the job, I got you. So me and my boy BJ Goddamn, we was in like middle school. We was in Kirby Middle School and we used to go to the games and shit. And you know, it'd be a little freestyle and rapping and shit like that, playing with it. And then, you know, that was what it was. I want to say this was a little bit after I was on bond for my Fed case. Him and my partner GLIZZY and my little brother C Nelly, they pulled up on me in my apartment. And my boy BJ was like, say bro, I got something I want you to check out. I'm like, all right, nigga, pull up. So I'm not knowing what it is. And he pulled up on me. And the nigga's like, you got a DVD player? I'm like, yeah. So the nigga put a CD in the CD player, and this nigga had like 8 tracks. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, this you? He like, yeah. And it's funny because, like, I want to say a year before that, he's like, man, I'm finna do this rap shit. We like, man, get the fuck out of here. Like, man, nigga, that shit ain't real. Real niggas don't get signed and money off that shit. He like, man, I'm finna do this shit. That nigga put that CD in there, bro, and I could just hear it. Like, I could hear it. Like, it was his determination. I was like, damn, okay. And what got me was he pulled up with 2 of my partners. He pulled up with my little brother and my other partner, GLIZZY. And when he put the CD in, these niggas was already singing the songs. Like, so they had already been listening to it.
Right.
And then it's like I said before, we was already pushing each other on some street shit. Whatever it is you want to do, we gonna push you. We gonna be there for you. Right, wrong, true or false. So when I seen that, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm with that. So then the 10 G came about. The video drop went crazy. Like, we always been known in the city. Like, we always been like kind of popular people. Like, names been having recognition with it. So when I started seeing that, I'm like, yeah, I'm still not thinking about doing no music at the time. So then after that, he did the Bitch Niggas. When that took off, it was just like a whole nother monster. It was like when you come up with that second follow-up, it's like people know you're not playing.
Right.
See, a lot of people will drop a hot track or do some music and get a buzz and then get lax. One thing I give my boy BJ, like, whether it's hustling, whether it's basketball, whether it's football, whether it's working out, if he got a goal, he gonna push it. So when that Bitch Niggas came out and it started taking off, it was just like, okay, it's serious. Then on top of that, we got another partner named Russian Red. That's my other partner. That's my little brother. He started doing the music. He dropped the song with another nigga, and it started catching buzz. Then he did a follow-up, and it was just like, okay, niggas ain't playing. Niggas ain't playing. So once he did that, he just told me one day, like, we used to go to the studio and shit and kick it and catch a vibe. And I'm like, who you dealing with? He like, Solarshot. Okay. So I'm seeing the quality of his videos and shit, and we like, okay, yeah, that's lit. It's looking good. Going over there. So I got a partner named Versus, you know what I'm saying? And he an older partner, he kind of gives us the game. And he do music, he hard too. He was just like, man, when you gonna tell your story? I'm like, what you mean? Like, shit, nigga, I know you can spit, nigga, I know you can rap, nigga. You good with words, when you gonna tell your story? Like, shit, I ain't never really thought about it. So I'm talking to BJ one day, I'm talking to my partner Versus, and I called Solarshot, bro, and I was just like, hey, I'm gonna pull up. I was like, all right, pull up. So I pulled up at the studio, I had my beat, and I just dropped the track, and that's that 911. If you go on YouTube, it's 911. And that was my first track I dropped. And as soon as I came out the booth, they was like, how long you been rapping? I'm like, shit, I just started rapping. They're like, man, get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. And it just took off from there. They like, if you really want to do the music, man, we gonna help you. Like, we'll push you.
Do you think because of, you know, your street credit, BJ street credit, and Russian street cred, that's why, you know, when they started dropping the songs, it got popping like that?
Honestly, I didn't mean to cut you off. Honestly, I feel like it was a mixed reaction, because I feel like most niggas wanted to hear what we was talking about. Most niggas wanted to hear what it sounded like. Niggas want to hear if you capping. Niggas want to hear if how you sound. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people that wanted to probably listen to us and be like, oh yeah, that's some bullshit, or oh, it's alright. You know what I mean? It was a lot of people that was probably expecting certain things, but I think that when we came with what we came with, it was like, oh yeah, these niggas ain't playing. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just feel like with the music, the one thing that we got that a lot of artists ain't got is like, we true to ourselves. Like Russian sounds like Russian. BJ sounds like BJ. Like, you know what I mean? I got my own, we all got our own lanes, but it's like, when we go to the studio, it ain't no plan, it ain't no hee ha ha. Like, we understand we got a common goal, and that's to get a bag, bro. Like, we understand that it's other cities out there that's doing their thing, and they got niggas our age, like Yella Beezy and Mo3 and Trap Boy and CJ Casino and Bugatti Casino. These niggas is our age. These niggas run around with a bag, like, you know what I mean? And they successful for whatever reason you want to, like, they successful. So if they can do it, why we can't do it? We from the same struggle. We from the same area. It's the same crimes being committed where they at that we at. Like, you know what I mean? We get jammed up, we gonna go to the same TDCs. We gonna go, like, you know what I mean? And we just looking like San Antonio, the second biggest city in Texas. Well, what we got shaking? You know what I mean? Niggas tired of riding other nigga waves, bro. Like, that shit cool. We ain't down talking nobody, but what San Antonio gonna bring to the table?
What you think we need to blow up?
Let's hate. The talent here. It's like I can go on the whole interview, bro, about niggas that got talent, bro. And niggas that's really doing it. Like I said, you got BJ Goddamn, he gonna turn the club up. You can see him, he a humble nigga, he a real nigga, he a cool dude. Everybody know him from school, from dealing with him in the streets here and there. Russian, niggas know about him. Niggas that came across me, niggas know how I'm doing it. Solarshot, super talented, like, you know what I mean? Super talented. You got niggas like Ron Power Up and the Power Up Clique. Like, them niggas is hard, and them niggas been cool since middle school. I just feel like if everybody kind of push each other instead of the capping and the slick dissing and the hating, I feel like San Antonio is gonna have its time, bro.
You got any tracks coming out with BJ?
Man, we got some shit. Oh, we got a few tracks, actually. We got a lot of stuff. The whole thing with us really is like, we don't try to overshadow each other. Like, you know what I mean? If you look at it, everything is done on purpose. It's not no pop-up shit like, okay, we're gonna drop a video or we're gonna do this. Nah, we come to the table. BJ has people that network with him and help him do certain shit, and he'll be like, okay, well, I need to drop a single. This is what I need to do. What you got going? Okay, well, I'm finna drop a single this day. He like, okay, well, we're gonna get at some time to breathe, and then I need you on mine. I'm like, okay, well, I need you on mine. Man, we got a track called Interstate, man. Me, BJ, and Mama, it's gonna fuck the streets up, bro. It's gonna fuck the streets up. BJ got more heat. Me and my boy, big homie Scotty, we actually supposed to be doing a project called Step Brothers. That's gonna be hard. Man, it's nothing to go into the studio and do it. It's like we make sure that when we go to the studio, we already got something started. Like, we don't go to the studio and smoke blunts and just chill and find a beat. When we go to the studio, is say, bitch, check this out. This is what I got. This is what I'm sounding like on it. How could you do this? What you think? Like, you know what I mean? It's already like put together, bro.
All right, so talking about the music, when you're in the studio, you don't smoke or anything like that. You just
Nah, I don't smoke because I'm not allowed to do all that extra shit. Like, you know what I mean? I got stipulations.
Yeah.
And I got a leash on me right now, so it's like the smoking and the extracurricular shit. I don't really take part in it, but like, you know, my partners be catching vibes and shit like that. They be on that drink or whatever it is. They get them in their zone. They do their thing. Like, you know what I mean? It ain't nothing.
do you write all your music?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. I write all my shit, and I gotta be careful what I say sometimes. So it's like, I done been in the studio before and homies be like, no, don't say that. Don't say that. Like, rewrite that. I'll be like, all right, my bad. Like, you know what I mean? Just, we write our own shit. We might critique each other a little bit, like, BJ, you should say this will sound hard. And he'll be like, hey, Glizzy, hey, do this ad lib, like, try this out. Like, you know what I mean? But.
And y'all all affiliated with Solarshot?
Yeah.
All right, what made you want to go that route with them?
Really, before I was even doing the music, like that's who BJ was dealing with, and BJ got put on by a close friend, Cord, Shooter. Shout out to Shooter, man. That nigga's a beast with the music, rap, sing, produce, mix, master, all that. When we used to pull up with BJ, we used to just catch vibes, like chill. It'd be times we go to the studio and like them niggas just cook, like they cook. They chill. They be like, hey man, we got a shoot for these other artists. Y'all want to come out and kind of check it out? Be like, yeah, sure, that's what's up. So it's like when they was on some shit like that, I'm like, okay. Before I even got into dealing with them, it was more of a family feel. Like, you know what I mean? So once I seen that, then I seen the quality and the work ethic. Then they push you. They gonna critique you. It ain't no egos. You know what I mean? It's like, how can I make you better? Cause if I make you better, we good. Like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So that's why it's Solarshot, bro. I mean, BJ got dealings with All Hill Entertainment. P Hill, that's a good dude too. You know what I mean? He be critique, even though like he don't do for me what he do for BJ, he still give me the game. Like, you know what I mean? And that's another thing with Solarshot. Like, it be times where I don't even record and they'll be like, hey, pull up. I done met Charlie Boy. I done met a few artists from Austin. You know, they'll be like, hey, try this out. They'll have me kind of like learn how to mix and master. Hey, record yourself. They teach me how to do this. And then, you know, Solarshot does photography, video editing, they everything, bro. They do everything. So it's like they teach you and they help you at the same time. So it's like, shit, why not? You know what I mean?
Through Solarshot, that's when you met Ingenious?
Yeah, Ingenious is part of Solarshot.
Okay.
See, Solarshot is a collective group, and what they do is they all record, they all do photography, they all, like, they do weddings and stuff like that. If they get booked for a wedding, they all gonna go to California. They'll all be there at the festivals. They'll all be like, you know what I mean? They all in there mixing and mastering, and Ingenious does music and Zay does music. Like, you wouldn't even expect it. Like, you wouldn't even know it. You know what I mean? But Ingenious is Solarshot. Like, Solarshot is the group, and they all multi-talented, bro. It's crazy.
Do you think you need a manager with the rap shit?
I'm gonna need one, cause we finna blow the fuck up. But yeah, like I'm gonna need a manager. But as far as right now, like, I don't feel that niggas is gonna play with me or play with us, cause it's like I'm not making no moves by myself. Like, you know what I mean? Like, even now when I get hit up in the DM for features and shit like that, my Instagram, my Facebook, a lot of my social shit is ran by Solarshot. So I hit them up and be like, hey, check this out. Such and such say you want a feature. They'll look him up, see what he about. Shout out to Catcher Freeman too, a nice producer. He just reached out to me. He reached out to me like, actually, I want to say like 6 months ago, and was like, man, I like your sound. And he was like, man, this is my script. This is what I've done. Check me out. If you want to fuck with me, fuck with me. The nigga done worked with Drake. The nigga he just came from the 21 Savage and Meek Mill little camp they was at. Like, he's in the mix, and he reached out to me early. You know what I mean? And was like, here go a custom beat for you. You don't owe me nothing. I just want you to do what you do on this beat, and let them know that Catcher Freeman gave it to you. And it's like, shh. He like, man, I see what you're doing. We just invited him to the studio like 3 nights ago, and I really just want him to like listen to the shit that we already got. And he sat there, caught a vibe for like 3 hours. He was like, yeah, y'all serious. So as far as right now, I don't need a manager because everything I do is not just me. I run it through a few people before I make any decisions. Like, you know what I mean?
Were you always referred to as Glizzy? Like, what made you come up with that?
Well, my name is AG. Like, that's what I go by. That's what a lot of motherfuckers call me, AG. But like the Glizzy shit, my brother Mad Max gave me that name. Free Mad Max, man. Free my brother Donald Moore. Nothing, just like growing up in the neighborhood, you know, the way it's supposed to go is your family is supposed to give you your nickname. Like, you know what I mean? All this niggas giving themselves names and your name is Homicide, but you ain't never had a homicide. You a burglary and habitation nigga. Shit don't add up. I got the name Glizzy because, you know, I used to keep them. I used to keep Glizzy referred to as Glocks, and I used to keep a few of them every time you see me. You know, I always got some shit going. So my brother Mad Max was just like, bitch, your name Glizzy, huh? But AG, Jizzle, G, all that, like I done referred to as all that, but that was just what the family gave me, and I ran with it. And then the on go is because we claim TTG, which is train to go. So it's like Glizzy on go only made sense. Like, you know what I mean?
Who's some of the artists you came up listening to?
I'm a 90s baby, but I'm gonna actually be honest with you. Like, I came up on the Bone Thugs and Harmony, 3 6 Mafia. I came up on a lot of shit, but honestly, like, I got soul. Like, I got so much soul being as, like, I was raised in a black household, like I said. So it's like the church music, the rhythm and blues. Then it was like the street music, the Master P's, I used to stay in California. It was like the E40s and the mixture. You know what I mean? I've always had it. I'm one of the people that if I hear something, I don't even gotta know that I'm moving. I'm just gonna be moving to it. Like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I got soul, so it's like that's what that was.
Yeah, when I hear your music, I kind of hear like J-Rock. You know, J-Rock that be with Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, I fuck with him because that's cool that you refer to me like that. Cause one thing about J-Rock is like he real gritty with it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
That soul,
that soul and that grit in it. And that's funny you said that too, because honestly, man, when I was first doing it, when I dropped the 9/11 track, which is on YouTube, people was like, damn, that's you? It's like, yeah. Then when I dropped my first video, which was The Pain in My Heart, which was Ingenious on the chorus and Hunter on the second verse, we dropped that with the video. That's when niggas was like, yeah, okay, you ain't playing.
And that was your first video?
That was my first video. And that's already pushing like 35K. Mm-hmm. So for that to be my first video and to get that reaction, I was like, damn, okay. But if you listen to Pain in My Heart, it's like a soulful trap. If I could call it anything, it's like soulful trap. Like, I got music that got bounce in it, but it's like I got a lane and I feel like I'm sticking to it. That's why I don't like the little list that pop up. Niggas quick to say who do what good and who rap. Like, if you, okay, you say you rap better than me, that's cool. I don't look at myself as a rapper. I'm just from my section of the city. I came up with my own struggles, and I feel like shit, where I come from, niggas can't go there. So who better to take you on the tour than the nigga that's from there? Like, I'm gonna make you feel like I'm gonna take you on the tour of where I'm from. And when I'm done telling you what I'm telling you, you gonna feel like you done stood on that same block, you done went through that same drama. Like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna give you that. That's what my aim is for with the music.
All right, and you got a couple songs out right now. No tapes though. What's up with that?
That was just me following in my boy BJ footsteps. The whole thing is, I got 3 tracks out right now. I got 9/11 on YouTube, which don't have a video. My first video was Pain in My Heart, and my second video was Right or Wrong featuring Ingenious. And I ain't got a tape out right now because I'm trying to still be heard. Like, you know what I mean? I got a following. I'm pushing like 7K, 7.5K on Insta. Like, it's a lot of people in the city that fuck with me, but like I was telling you before we even started the interview, it's like I feel I'm still showing and proving. You know what I mean? And it's like I don't want to put out an EP or an album and certain things get overlooked because I put so much into my music. It's like I don't just go in the studio and just say anything that fucking rhyme and just put anything that sound good on the track. Anything that I put in my music, you can Google that, you can ask about that. It's facts. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not making music for niggas to get crunk to or jump around in the club to. I'm making that music that's gonna help get a nigga through the week. Like, I'm pushing that music that help a nigga get through them struggles. Like, I want a nigga to listen to that shit and be like, damn, I ain't the only one going through that shit. Like, nah, you ain't, nigga, I got you. Like, I'm here. I feel like I'm gonna keep dropping this shit, keep dropping singles until niggas start really understanding what the fuck going on. And when I feel like in my fan base where I want it, then I'm gonna bless them with something like an EP or album. You know what I mean? But I don't want an EP or album to where it's like I give you a 10-track album and nigga listen to the first 2, skip the 3rd, go to the 4th, skip the 5th and 6th. Right. Like, I'm finna give y'all that Thug Motivation 101. I'm finna give y'all that Carter 2. I'm finna give y'all that Get Rich or Die Trying, that motherfucker that you can play all the way through. Like, you know what I mean? It's like I want to build the anticipation before I just drop something on niggas.
Are you looking to stay in that same lane or make different types of music?
Music is growth. You know what I mean? It's like shit. Music is growth. So I'm not always saying that I want to stay in the space that I'm in, because it's like going through life. Like right now, I don't got a big bag. I don't got a big check. You know what I mean? When that happens, I'm not going to say if that happens, but when that happens, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be in a different space. So my range in music is going to open up. Like right now, I don't really do a lot of talking about designer or big bags or splurging, because it's like I'm not going through that. When I do go through that, I'm pretty sure I'm going to elaborate on that. I'm going to run a nigga down through there about that. But right now, like I said, I got a lane and I'm sticking to it, and I feel like I'm good at what I do. But yeah, when the time comes, yeah, I'm wanting to do music, because I like, another thing about being incarcerated is like, depending on where you're at, you don't always get radio stations that got rap music. So I'm down there listening to country. I'm down there listening to rhythm and blues. I'm down there listening to alternative, and I'm listening to that shit. I'm memorizing songs and I'm going down through there. So it's like, I feel that's what makes me better at music too. Is like not being one dimensional and one track minded. Like, you know what I mean?
What do you want to do before you found the music?
Shit.
It was your street dreams?
Shit, fuck that. What I want to do before music?
Yeah.
Make it to see the next year. Free. I ain't gonna lie to you. There's a difference between me and a lot of niggas. I'm really in the field, bro. Like, this shit ain't no make-believe shit. Like, niggas really fighting charges. Niggas really press one to accept this phone call type shit. Like, my partner's really out here dying. My partner's really catching murder cases. My partner's like, me and my niggas really going through the struggle. The same. For 7 years straight, my mom was coming down there getting frisked down just to come see me for 2 hours. Like, you know what I mean? It's different, nigga. I wouldn't, oh, I'm gonna do this next year. Nigga, that shit wasn't promised to me.
Right.
I just wanted to be alive and be free. Shit, now I got a son, trying to get my family shit together. But I just feel like if I stay down and stay focused, a bag coming with this shit, and I'm finna get it. What
does your family think about, you doing the music?
Shit, my family glad I'm doing anything other than thugging. When I had a job for a minute. The look I was getting from my mom when I come home full of dirt, sunburnt, talking about all my back hurting. That was that look like, shit, I'm proud of you. You ain't in them streets. Man, my mama done had life insurance on me since I was 13. Like, you know what I mean? Since I've been thugging a long time. So it's like, with the music, they like, shit, push that. They listen to it. They like, nigga, my mama be at my shows, bro. When I was doing the mixes, like, shout out to Big Homie P, the You Made It events and the You Made It mixes, like, nigga, my people was coming out to that. She was the best cameraman I had in that bitch. She in the front row seat, like, you know what I mean? I feel like that was a blessing. Shit, she was in that courtroom. She was in that front row of that courtroom, so shit, why not be in the front row of that concert?
Right.
it's real. They push me. Anything other than some negative shit, they there, bro. They just want me to do something other than what I've been doing my whole life, bro. And I feel like I owe it to them, so shit, I'm gonna give it to them.
Was there anybody in your family rapping before you? Like cousins, uncles, anybody involved in music?
Fuck no. All my family is tied into the streets. If they ain't either went to jail or prison for selling dope, smoking dope, scamming, murder, some shit, like all my people is street people, bro. Like, it's crazy, bro. Like, I'm not even doing no capping. Like, niggas might think this shit is bull. I'm square business, bro. Like, it's what it is. Ain't nobody in my family ever even went to college, bro. I think my little sisters just now went to college. My little sisters. Other than that, hell no, we thugging.
Mm-hmm. So what's next for you? I know you say you did shows. They were paid shows?
Yeah, matter of fact, shout out to Jason Shields, man. Shout out to my partner, Baby Boy. I just got paid to do a show at Blow. It's a club called Blow. It's after our spot, make a lot of noise, you know what I'm saying? We just got paid. We got booked, got paid on flyers. I done did the You Made It events several times. Shout out to my sister, Trailer Shay. She just had me for a show, an artist opener. I done did like a club called Live 2 times. They gave me sections, bottles, you know, a little cash. I done been booked. I done been booked a few times, bro. That's what make me want to come with it. Like, you know what I mean? That's how you know it's like, okay, it's coming. Like, they seeing it. Because in your mind, you paint the picture. But until you get that, like that ups from the people around you, you really don't feel shit. Like, you know what I mean? You only know you made it when the people around you, like, yeah, you doing it. Keep going. Keep going. Like, you start seeing the fruits of your labor. That could either make niggas lax or that can make niggas push. That make me push.
So what does music mean to you now?
A way out. These majors, these people that's doing this music, they giving niggas bags, bro. It used to be the only way you get out the hood was sports. Like, you know what I mean? That was your only way out the hood. You was either playing sports or you was in the streets. Now you got niggas putting words together and these people paying niggas for that shit. You got niggas all in Dallas, Mo 3, Yellow Beezy, Trap Boy Freddy, Houston been making noise, Sauce Walker, Propane, all these young niggas, you know what I mean? Austin making noise now. Fort Worth, CJ Casino, Go Yayo, these niggas is our age. These niggas got bags. These niggas is putting words together and shooting videos and getting paid and getting bags. And what's crazy is when them niggas get that money and they shoot them videos, it make other people want to come to the city. So when you got more people coming to the city, that's more money coming to your city. Right. That mean everybody gonna eat. That mean the clubs is gonna eat because you might have, let's say, CJ Casino want to do a song with me. Look out, Glizzy, hey, I'm gonna come down there, we're gonna do the track. What's up? Who got the gas? Shit, the nigga that got the gas gonna make some money in the city. You know what I mean? Then it's like, okay, he won't want to go to the strip club. So whoever got the live strip club, they gonna make some money. He might be like, shit, I need a haircut. Who the barber is? Shit, I'm gonna take him to the barber shop. That nigga gonna make some money. So I just feel like if we keep staying stormed down, we gonna open it up to where niggas wanna come to the city and fuck around. And when they do that, everybody gonna eat.
All right, so what's your social media we can contact you at?
Man, you can hit me on Facebook, man. My name is Adam Glass on Facebook, ADAM, GLASS. On Instagram, hit me up, Glizzy on Go, GLIZZYONGO600, man, it's gonna pop up. If you message me, if you repost something with my music on it, if you see me in the mall, if you see me at 7-Eleven, man, pull up on me, bro. I'm gonna take a picture with you, I'm gonna rap with you, I'm gonna follow you back. I'm not no cocky dude, I'm a humble dude, bro. You know what I mean? I got my shirts, the Glizzy on Go shirts, the Glizzy shirts. We pushing that. New track actually finna drop this Friday, my Minister Society track. That's finna drop this Friday. The video gonna come later, man, but fuck with me, man. Real dude.
Any drop shout outs you wanna give?
Yeah, man. Like I said, San Antonio period, but everybody that's supporting me, man. Like the whole Interstate Mafia, BJ Goddamn, Big Homie Scotty, my boy Versus. Shout out to Cash Cut. Shout out to my other partner I just had an interview with at Radio 1, you know what I mean? The In The Mix Radio. Shout out to the clubs that done booked me. Shout out to my partners, Tay P with the authentic clothing, you know what I'm saying? She keep me right. Shout out to my T Jones. Shout out to my people, my squad, you know what I mean? TTG, Interstate Mafia, GLIZZY Gang. Free TTG, free my partners, man. Free Lil Rod. We just gonna keep it moving, bro.